Good evening, my friends. How are we all? And welcome to my Friday Frolic. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's enjoyed Witchy Goth's excellent, superb channel and excellent live stream. Please put a link in and our wonderful Witchy Goth's channel in the description box, please. And hello, my Friday Frolickers. How the devil are we? Let's have a look, see who's in the chat. And, I'll just widen this up a little bit. Here we go. There we go. Right, because who's that idiot at the top? Oh, hello, Friday. Hello, Frolicker. I do hope everyone is very, very well. Yes. Who's that idiot? Oh, never mind. It'll be somebody not too important. Hello, Superneck, how are you? I'm not thinking of claiming Pip. well, according to our ticket inspector generic, if you've got a slight tint of tennis elbow, it should be a breeze, apparently. Fucking idiot. But anyway, we'll have a look at that later on. Hello, Billy Kershaw. I love Dazzler. I love you too, my friend. I hope you're very well. Hello, Claire Butler. Oh, that sounded a bit dodgy. Hello, Claire Butler. Bunny Boiler vibes. Yes. Hello, Lost Missionary. How are you, my friend? And hello, Professor Dave McGuinness. How are you? Good evening. I'll tune in from work this evening. Good evening, my friend. Please, another one, please go like and subscribe to the wonderful Dave McGuinness's channel, the two Davis, you know, speak about all things from a Scottish perspective, and if you're very, very lucky, you'll get a wonderful, fantastic rant from the fantastic Professor Dave McGuinness. And hello, my lovely daughter. Hello, peeps. Hello. Hope you enjoyed your day when you had your on your excursion, should I say. Hello, Sarah Davis. Hello, my friend. Hello, Jow. Another one, please go like and subscribe to the wonderful Jow's channel. Super intelligent and speaks about everything from a Portuguese point of view. And also, I'm very, very lucky to have him as one of my moderators. Hello, my friend. Hello, LMNOPs. How are you, my good friend? See, the Good Law Project Stop Sex Matters Spreading Transphobic Hate. 46 examples identified, including harassment and discrimination. And I've pinned that for you, and it's the Good Law Project. Please sign and share. So, yes, I've pinned it. So please, if you've not signed and shared it, please do. Please do. So... And let's have... Hello, Counter Kev. How are you, my friend? Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. And hello, the Hiddenite. Afternoon, all. We'll be back soon. Just sat down only to realise I need to do a bloody shop. Oh dear. Oh, no worries. We'll be here. Hello, wake up and smell the rosemary. Hello, my friend. And hello, Viper Scott, another one of my fantastic moderators. Please give a fantastic like for my moderators, be it LMNOPs, Viper Scott, Lost Missionary, or Mad Monk, or Jow. Couldn't do this show without them, without a doubt. And hello, Surfer Dress. Hello, my friend. Hello. And... hello, power to the people. Graham Price, hello, another one. Please go like and subscribe to our good friend, Power to the People, Graham Price. He does some excellent material, especially when he does his 5 reasons why this right-wing wingnut is a complete and utter twat. and keep up the good work, my friend. Oops, hate it when it does that. It just jumps up when you least expect it. It's yes, I think we've pretty much got everyone. And there you go. All the relevant links are in the chat for all these fantastic content creators. Please go like and subscribe. You'll sail the PIP exam board with that sniffle. Exactly, according to Ticket Inspector Generic JD. Exactly, you know, it's like walking, you know. And you've also got to say, can I have a return ticket to Nottingham as well? And that's it. You'll get the highest rate according to our Ticket Inspector Generic, because they're handing them out willy-nilly. What a fucking idiot. But anyway. Yeah. So, and hello, Michael Peterson. How are you, my friend? Good to see you, my friend. And I think I probably will. Can still hear you, DB. Steady as she goes, buddy. Yes. 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 I bet you heard me blowing my nose while I was listening to that bit of music that I was playing. Yeah. Strangely enough, that was the very first instrumental I ever wrote. It was quite simple, really, all in dadgad, and so I was sort of like experimenting with that type of tuning. It was quite simple, really, but I just found it quite beautiful and quite therapeutic. So maybe I'll have to basically turn the mics off while the music is blaring out. Yes, cheers for that, LMNOPs. Yes, please subscribe to my channel as well. What would I do? What would I do without you? Yes, hello, Dr. Path. How are you? Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Yes, exactly. Happy Friday, everybody. Billy onion potatoes. I wonder what you mean. But yes. Well, I think that Dr. Yes, Dr. Path. Good afternoon, Steve Binnings. How are you? All the froggers. Maggie Reed has been brilliant on YouTube this week. Yeah, she's absolutely brilliant. And I've got a lovely bit of this will make you smile, Billy. Guess who follows me on Twitter? The one, the only, the legend, Robbie Roadsteamer. Yes, yes. I just retweeted one of his excellent videos, and I'll show you it later on. And he followed me back, and I thought, well, that'll make Billy Kershaw's day, without a shadow of a doubt. So, exactly, Billy Kershaw. Hell yeah! Also, just wanted to show you something as well. I don't know if anybody's ever seen any of them. It's Sun and Stone Lager Brewgooder. And exactly, Alistair, yes. Robbie Roadsteamer, yes. Yes, well, what my wife, she likes to do on a Tuesday, she likes to go and visit her mum, and then they'll go wherever, do a bit of shopping, pick up some odds and sods. And every now and again, she sees something that's, that's hello, Hassan Hussein, how are you? Good evening. The Roadsteamer jet set, without a doubt. We're very, very well, Hassan Hussein. And how's your family? I hope they're very well too. Well, it's made by she showed me it, and made by Tebe Brewing Company. I probably butchered that, so I do apologise. Well, anyway, we're sort of like brewed in solidarity. Sun and Stone is a collaboration between Brewgooder and Tebe Brewing Company, Palestine's pioneering microbrewery that has faced challenges no brewery should. Inspired by the region's warm sun and rugged limestone hills, this beer represents resilience, compassion, and craft. All proceeds from this beer will help to support communities in Palestine and across the Middle East. Isn't that brilliant? And when this show's done, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy a lovely pint of this while I'm sort of like doing a bit more research for what I do for Monday. Just move their face close to the screen to look. I'm sorry, Element of Peace. I do apologise. I'm buzzing for the football and they're going good, thank you. Oh, very good. So am I, my friend. I watched the game last night where we played Sheffield Wednesday away and we came away with a 1-0 win. Come on up, you mighty bantams. Up the fucking chickens. Well happy. Well happy. Good start to the season. Yes, I can imagine you will have done. Got olive oil from Palestine. Palestine was amazing. Yeah, I can well imagine. I want that beer to help the Palestine, but I'm addicted to German beer and bacon. I don't blame you. Yes, buy that beer. Yes. Coventry City, yes, I do remember you saying. I think I've seen a couple of yeah. Oh, James Hickling, yeah. Bantam's top of the league. Yeah, did you watch the game, James, or did you go? I watched it on Sky, so it was a game of two halves, really. It was basically their runners ragged first half. Should have been in lead, should have said. And then it was second half where we just sort of like took over and we played some pretty good stuff. And whether we were full value or not, it's either way. But we got the result, so well happy. But anyway, less of my rantings about my fantasies of my favourite football club. You're not here to listen to me drivel on about my love for the mighty Bantams. Hello, Devinder Singh. How are you, my friend? Hope you're very, very well. You're here for the bit of the fun and frolics. Went to the stadium just to buy the kit. Don't blame you. But we all know what we're here. Quite right, yeah. I'm a terrible shill, yeah, quite right, Alistair. Chat, please tickle the like button and all that. If you don't do it for me, at least do it for my moderators, because they do some absolutely cracking stuff for me, so, and work so hard in the chat. But anyway, let's get on with the show. And let's just say that it's not been a good week for the flag shaggers, has it? It's like we all know who this clown is. Yes, it's old ponytail wingnut himself, Ryan Bridge. Well, will he give the Birmingham Council an ultimatum? Mess with take our flags down, boy, you're gonna get it. So do as you're told, don't take our flags down. Of course, Birmingham Council or whoever, yeah, they clearly listened and he did his vice. I
said we'd be back. I said don't mess with me. So this is what we've done. RaiseTheColours.org.uk will not be defeated by the ultra far left. The ultra far left are the problem in this country. So we're at Raise the Colours today, me and Chidsy Boy. What is going on here, Chids?
Look at the stink, look, one flag left.
That is disgusting. They've just left one in the middle. I said we'd be back, I said don't...
Yes. Yeah, I noticed the covering the face. What the fuck's all that about? Maybe got maybe under, could be in a bit of trouble over something, you know. Maybe have what's the word I'm after? An arrest warrant. Hello, Kevin, lad. How are you? Hope you're very, very well. Yes. All on a break at work again. No problems. At home with Slade, a cup of soup. Sorry, Brum. Every time I hear the Birmingham accent, should I say, it always reminds me of that brilliant, brilliant sketch by, what they call it, comedian now. Oh, it's Jasper Carrot, that's it. It was an old one where he's a bit of a Birmingham City fan, and they were going to play Man United, and he's there with his mate, who he says he's not the brightest, he says. So, but we could only get tickets for the Man United end, so it was a case of, you know, so you have to go undercover, you know, let them know that you're not from Birmingham. So basically, whatever you do, don't let them know that you're from Birmingham, or else you're going to get his heads kicked in. Well, we managed to get to half time 0-0, and we're thinking, yeah, everything's going fine. Well, my mate joined the queue and screamed out the top of his voice, "Hey, Jasper, they've got no Bovril!" Oh no! So every time I hear that accent, it always reminds me of that sketch from Jasper Carrot. He says you could hear the Man United looking at him disgruntled. Still remember that sketch he did about, "I've got a mole." Yeah, he's brilliant. He's Jasper Carrot. Never felt the urge to bring a flag to the bedroom. Well, yeah, it's not really something that I'm that interested in. But yeah, should have been at work. Or as you said, yes, exactly. Got to see escape mental patients integrating with the community. Yes. Hello, a couple of Burks. Oh, please go like and subscribe to a couple of Burks. You know, they're that close to 1,000 subs. That close. If we can get them there, that'll be most appreciated. And it's a fantastic father-son combination. And they do some brilliant live streams. And I've sort of like watched a few of them when I can, you know. And absolutely cracking set of blokes. So please, if you've not subscribed to a couple of Burks, please don't. And if you notice, I've got your name right this time. You know, for a couple of times I'll call them a couple of Burkers, like the fucking Burke I am. So, tells you what an idiot I am. But please, they're absolutely diamond set of guys. So please go and like and subscribe to them. Yeah, Jasper Carrot was excellent. Met some brummies on holiday. They were a great laugh. Yeah. They're absolutely brilliant. Cheers for that, Alistair. Couple of Burks. The link is in the chat. Lucky to just start to rain here as well. Yes. So please go like and subscribe to the couple of Burks. Father and son combination, and you could tell his father's brought his son up. Well, his mum and father have brought him up right, because all round good egg, should I say. And you'll be right royally entertained with their live stream. So please do go like and subscribe. Planning to watch them, you do right. You will not be disappointed. Incredibly intelligent as well, so you'll always learn something. Glad to see you back, Hiddenite. Glad to see you back. Lucky to just started to rain. All right, yes, I see. Well, I do have a little Benfica flag somewhere in my room. Ah, yes. I do have a bit of a Bantam scarf and a hat up here. And that's as far as it goes. Jasper Flake advert, overflowing bathtub with women. Jasper pops up in a snorkel as a plumber. It's your problem, love. too many flake wrappers in your plug hole. Hello, Shatner's bassoon. How are you? What's Team Scarf? Is all that behind you? Well, yes. Well, all I will say to Shatner's bassoon, what basically happened was our Mr. Hardman, Ryan Bridge, was threatening the extreme lefties not to take down their flags in Birmingham. Then the next day, they thought their threats would ring true, and it turned out the left and won. Left and one flag. So technically, they didn't take them all down, did they? So I don't know what he's complaining about. But anyway, yes, not a happy time. But do you know what? Shall we? Let's watch something that's a bit of an oldie and a golden. Ozzy and Robert Plant and John Bonham of Led Zeppelin, some famous brummies. Do you know what? I remember Steve Bennett. I remember reading Ozzy Osbourne's autobiography, and all I will say is I could not stop laughing. That he was incredibly funny. Was what you call him, Ozzy Osbourne. I still remember the start. He says, "My dad said to me when." He said, by the time you reach the age of 16, you'll either be in prison or be famous. He says, well, he was right on that. I were in Broadmoor or something, whatever. A present for whatever. Bring a Ryan. I can apologise from the Ryans who are utter dickheads. They do not represent all the Ryans, but we can be at times. Well, I suppose we all can be, really, but this is a bit of an oldie. It's like this is a bit of an oldie from Have I Got News for You? Garrett and Powell in The Detectives. Yeah, I remember watching that. They were really, really funny. Really, really funny. But this is a bit of an oldie with we have seen as a Prime Minister who clearly is totally disconnected with how the voters in Britain feel about MPs' expenses. I wonder who said that.
As a Prime Minister who clearly is totally disconnected with how the voters in Britain feel about MPs' expenses. That was Nigel Farage. The same Nigel Farage who in 2009 revealed that as an...
Yes. Oh, how times have changed, hasn't it? Hello, Kimberly. Hello, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, how times have changed. Now he's moved from saying how disconnected these people who were getting these expenses is now saying none of their business.
An MEP, he'd claimed in expenses £2 million of taxpayers' money.
And who was it? Who was it that brought up the issue of £2 million and me and taxpayers' money? Dennis McShane.
Yeah, he's in jail, but you're not.
Yes, I had noticed that.
Good.
Yes, well, as a tax-funded MEP, Nigel Farage is an equal opportunities employer. Some of our money has gone to his wife and some to his mistress. Or as a Prime Minister who clearly is totally disconnected with how...
Man of the people. Hello, Gordon Behave. Even everyone, a penny for the guy. Yes. Hello, good evening, Gordon Behave. Hope you're very, very well. Young Nigel, still a wanker. Yes, exactly. 2 million to his mistress, allegedly. Yes. But yes, that was our Nige many, many moons. I just came... I'll rephrase that. I just... it just sort of like appeared on my phone, and I thought, oh, I will save that. Oh, they roasted him big time. They certainly did. I think in them days, you see a difference. He's getting it in the neck, and he's just water off a duck's back. Totally different Nigel now, isn't it? Gone are the Nigel is learning that everything that you say can and will be used against you. Exactly. That's it. It's totally different now. He will not go on that show now. Where's the 5 million hiding? The wanker of Clacton. Yes, but them days, he's getting some right scrutiny, and it's just water off a duck's back. He's just treating it as the joke that he is nowadays. slight scrutiny, and he loses it big style, doesn't he? He said in the day he may be a stunt without the sea, but he sure can laugh at himself. And I'm like, are we watching the same show? Yes, it's even after his win. Yeah. I don't think. Let's be honest. He's not gained anything after that win. But if now you've heard people say, "Oh, he's improved his vote share," I suppose. But yeah, that was against a man with a bin on his head who got 27%. Was it 27% of the vote? I had some lunatic in one of my chats trying to bring it up. So he increased his vote share. You know, what was his now? He said something. He said something. Something harder or whatever. Cope harder. That's what he said. So I said, yeah, but he only got that against a guy with a bin on his head who got 27% of the vote. Cope harder, mate. I just couldn't resist. But yes, gone are the days where Mr. Jock, and like as I say, when it comes to they've got their new. You could say they're new. And yeah, I knew this is Crew Cairns because I'm not a fan of it, but I thought this is quite apt, really. Reforms disability policy in action, because let's be honest here, we all know that it's not going to come to fruition. I think for a number of reasons, because I think when it comes to changing legislation and stuff like and policies like that, it doesn't happen overnight, does it? And second, I don't think they'll get into power anyway. I think Nigel won't get into power, and neither will Reform. I just can't see it now. I just think when it really, really comes to it, give it a couple of years. Yeah, I can't see it happening. But this is the only bit of a clip which I basically sums it up, the nonsense. I feel the need to bring to your attention a simple fact. Incels are wankers. Wankers, think about it. Yeah, certainly are. Oops.
Hello, my pip has been stopped. Can you please give it back?
Computer says no.
But I rely on my pip and need it.
Computer.
Even with long hair, I have to say, Ticket Inspector Generic still looks rather sinister, doesn't he?
Says no.
But I am on the cusp of solving the existence of mankind.
Computer says no.
Security! Security! Security!
Hello, what is the matter here then?
I just want to claim my PEPI to assist my living.
Didn't you hear your job coach Roberta? She said that you are not eligible, but we will give you a small cash handout from my Christopher Harfield money if you fancy.
I just want my PEP, you moron. I don't want your dodgy money.
I'm sorry, but we simply don't do PEP anymore. Why don't you get into crypto or something else?
My PIP has suddenly stopped. I lost my limbs in various naval battles, and I find this grossly unfair.
Hello, Lord Nelson, but computer says no.
But I am Lord Nelson. I fought for this country, and it depend on my pup to live.
Computer says no.
But if you do suffer from tennis elbow, you'll be all right on that, apparently, according to our Ticket Inspector Generic. Yes, as Nigel being to Clacton, it might be the last opportunity his constituents will have to see him. After that, he's gone again. Well, it was there once before in the first term. Well, yeah. I'm not a violent person, but Farage has a face that would be very, very easy to punch. Yes. Yes, called a mirage of Clacton for a reason. Yes, someone took offence that I said my dad was a motherfucker. I said, prove me. Well. Yeah, Robert Jenrick once said he wants to put Reform out of business. Well, he's doing a pretty good job. You just never know. That might be his long-term plan. Who knows? But Yeah, because like, also the thing is, there'll be lots of things there'll be barriers in the way. There'll be barriers in the way, and there'll be appeals, and I just don't see it really happening. It's not going to happen when it comes to this ridiculous notion of PIP, because for them to basically, you know, undo all major reform, it's going to impact everything else in from basically other benefits to, you know, and all sorts of things in your life. So I just can't see it happening. For me, it was just a silly season. Grab the headline. Have you heard of Joe Fagan? Joe Fagan? No, I haven't. No, I have not. Oh, you'll have to enlighten me on that without a shadow of doubt. I possibly might have seen him by face, but not by name. And I just don't see it really happening. So it was just a silly season. Grab the headline while everything's, you know, not going well. Can we distract from our the £5 million bung, as well as, you know, as well as, you know, him running away from a guy with a bin on his head. Oh, what do you mean, no gaffs? Kemi put generic in reform as a double agent? That would be something. Yes. Well, I'd be very, very surprised, because if I'm honest, if let's just say, for argument's sake, whether Honest Bob won the leadership challenge against Kemi Badenoch, I think he'd have done just as bad, because I don't think there was much difference between the two. Deform are desperate to move attention away from Nigel Farage's £5 million bunk. Yeah, that's all it is, really, isn't it? They're so desperate to distract from that bung. For me, silly season felt it came way earlier. The heat wave really was doing a number on us. Yeah. And from what I've heard, you guys might be able to put me right on this. That from what I'm hearing, that there might be another one on the way. I really hope not, because I think enough's enough for me, because I'm still sick to death of hearing people, oh, we're different when our day. No, like in 1976, well, it's 77 or whatever. Let's be honest, if you haven't used 76 or 77 as an excuse for that one candidate of leader of Scottish Labour, my friend Joe Fagan. Ah, right. That one candidate for leader of Scottish Labour. Ah, right. I'll have to look him up then, without a shadow of doubt. I will certainly do that after the show, so get a bit of an idea on that. But shall we have a little look at you could say the calibre of the calibre of some of Farm UK's Reform UK's councillors. Yes. Oh, good God. Oh, dear. I looked at this, you know. This is Joe Martin, the actual Reform UK MS for fuck's sake. I'm not even going to try and attempt to that, because I've got a couple of friends in Wales who's going to laugh at me for my dreadful attempt at a Welsh place. It's in Peneth, but CAEDYDD. There is no way I'm going to try and pronounce that. There is no way. I know this is a Friday Frolic, but I'm not going to make myself look like a fool. But yeah, here he is explaining why Reform UK would scrap net zero. He's perhaps not the most credible voice on the subject when he can't spell emissions or aluminium and chooses to insult Greta Thunberg. So you're expecting me to try and pronounce the place where he represents? No, you've no chance.
Reform UK would scrap net zero, but why? Well, net zero is essentially when you stop making things in the UK that release emissions, like steel, and instead you make them in China, and then you can blame everything on the Chinese. That does have a number of advantages. For example, Greta Thunberg will stop yelling at you if you do that, and the Chinese do not give two shits what she thinks, so they can get away with it. Reform UK would scrap.
Yes, that's you'll DM it. Oh, cheers for that, Alistair. I will definitely have a look at that. Cheers for that, DD. It is in Welsh. Oh yeah, it is. The Great Thunberg. Yes, yes, she is the right wing's kryptonite, isn't she? So same as soon as you mention the likes of Greta Thunberg or Meghan Markle. That's it. Is it the new Christmas? Yeah, very much so. So yes, that was one of Reform's wingnuts saying something stupid, and I've got to show you this because this is an old one, but this will just sort of like make you giggle because remember this guy. This is old, but it kind of sort of like coincides with the net zero. I can't spell that either. Oh wait, yes I can. That. Oh, it's so easy. Yeah, you're not wrong, LMNOP. We never got a heat wave up here in South Lanarkshire. 24 degrees. It was about as hot as it got. Oh, I think on one times I think furthest tops possibly 32. I know day two down in Bradford, it did it 30. But anyway, this is and a half. Yeah, that's the reason why Sarah Davis. I didn't try and pronounce the first one. I thought I would probably get away with and a half. I would, but the other one, no chance. And my Yorkshire gums and teeth would not, and tongue would not get around that. You know, why can't places, you know, like have no more than two, no more than. Hello, just saying. How does she have dentures? How does she have dentures? You're not wrong, just saying. But it is a heat wave on Shetland. If it gets to 15, yeah, you're probably right. But this is an old one. Remember when this guy, you know, turned up on Faceache Mind Daubney show on KGBBs when they were talking about, the stuff like net stupid zero. Well, let's just say that our Faceache Daubney got more than he bargained for dinner. This is brilliant. And I just had to re-show it again, just for the giggles.
Why does the United Kingdom have the most expensive energy prices in the Western world?
That is a good question. The answer is complicated, but the biggest single part of the answer is that the energy companies are ripping us off. So I suggest that rather than criticize renewable energy, you go to the companies that are ripping off ordinary taxpayers.
Well, let's think about that because Chris O'Shea is the CEO of Centrica, which is the parent company.
Yes, there's a name you can trust.
British Gas said today net zero will definitely not reduce the price of electricity.
Look, Centrica is one of the companies that is ripping you off. Obviously, they're not going to tell you the truth. Just like I'm afraid GB News isn't going to tell you the truth because you're owned by Paul Marshall, who is a fossil fuel magnate.
Why does the United Kingdom have the most expensive energy prices in the Western world?
Oh dear, Domney and head tilt pose again. Oh yes, wonder if his head was posing when he were, using his wrong hand to salute Donald Trump. Fucking idiot. Yeah, but yeah. Ah dear. I've been awake for it seems like ever. Almost 64, should be retired, but can't because I'd starve under the UK. Exactly, Billy Kershaw. Boom, yes. Of course, shouldn't believe anything he says because he's the one that's ripping you off. Of course, he's going to tell you that. It's complicated. Capitalist cunts running it, for fuck's sake. Yeah, exactly. Maybe so, but not. But net zero will save the price paid of losing life on Earth. Yes. 3 candles. But yes, I just had to share with it. But anyway, as we've headed into the bit of a palate cleanser after we've heard the nonsense from the the clowns from KG Babies and Deform and all that. Let's have a bit of a palate cleanser. Friends come in all different shapes and sizes. And maybe we found out where our indie duck Mel is going. Maybe she's on holiday with a good friend of hers. Oh, and that's sweet. Yeah, go for a swim together. Oh, isn't that lovely? Now, you guys up in Scotland, you'll be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but is that a Highland cow? Oh, and that's sweet. Isn't that lovely? Yes, enjoying the lovely cool water together. Yes. Are we back to work for me? See you later. Have a good weekend, Kevin lad. Have a cracking weekend. Have a cracking weekend. Also, for you lovely people who are, love your blues, the water looks more blue than the reflecting pool. Sorry, I had to. Yes. Yeah. Highland cow. Yes. That's heartwarming. Yeah, it certainly was lovely. Maybe this will, Right, get your thinking caps on, my friends. Get your thinking caps on. This two-piece band. Can you give me a name for this two-piece band? Get your thinking caps on. There you go. the slickest cat, the deflecting pole. A very young one. The adults have big horns, yes. Play that funky music, Kitty. Yes. Zoot cat, yes. Gods, this reminds me of my dear old cat. he sat on my amplifier while I was playing and mowed when I stopped. Damn, oh, I'm glad that brought you some lovely memories. Yes, the news. Good evening, everyone, and how are we all doing tonight? Feeling a bit pretty meh. As per usual, I get my old toe amputated due to a diabetic ulcer. I'm sorry to hear that, Leipzig. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope it all goes well. Well, I suppose. Well as can be expected, I suppose. So, welcome to Jazz Club. Yes. Groovy. Oh, I remembered that. They were brilliant. Yes. But yes, yes. And cut out the cat was a musician in its past life. Yes. Yeah, you take, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. Lost Missionary. Yeah, he's a silent killer. Yes. He did a couple of years. He died a couple of years ago. To be wake up 23 years and 11 months. Still miss that cat. I can well imagine. I can bet he was I can imagine he'll have been quite the character. Yes. Bluesy kitten. Yes. I love my wee cat Sky. Well, I have to say, wake up and smell the rosemaries. You know, judging by, past conversations, you're from Scotland, so there's only one name for the cat, hasn't it? It's to be Sky. The cat was a wizard on string instruments. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Dave W. Pina Colada Festival tomorrow down my neck of the woods. The town centre will be heaving in more ways than one. I can well imagine. Well, are you going, my friend? Because that sounds like good fun. I was like, I'll be enjoying a pint of Sun and Stone later on, which sort of like, which helps support communities in Palestine and across the Middle East. So, well happy with that. So, I have 3 cats. Mao, Beavy, and Bizum. Oh, good God. Sorry if I butchered them, Leipzig. Yeah, super neck, crab paste. But yes, that was our bit of. But anyway, let's crack on with the show, because did anybody remember what happened here? I would love to know what the fuck was going on here.
This video posted by White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt is going viral on the internet right now. Many of you have tagged me in it.
Okay, stare that. I'd love to know what's going on there.
And many of you have specifically asked whether I knew information about what was on Donald Trump's backside. Now, if you didn't see it, I'll show it to you again. As Donald Trump walks off the stage, you can obviously see his backside, which...
What the fuck?
Judgment for yourself. Folks, I have no information on this. I've been tagged incessantly about this. I don't know. It could just be his suit flapping. It could be absolutely nothing. I'm not going to speculate, but I will show you the video so you can let me know what you think. Maybe you'll do some sleuthing and find out. This video...
Yes, so I saw this and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Grabbing his new kitty. Yes. Just as long as he's not grabbing the kitty that's playing the wonderful bluesy tunes. All I remember of my cats was we had loads. Many were rescues and rehomed. Others were home pets. The most we had in one house was 3 until the female got pregnant. Oh dear. Oh dear. What a fucking square it is. Yeah, exactly. Is Trump pumping that booty with Botox? Hello, Bull Hereford. Hello, name changes from Remington. Ah, right. I was thinking to myself, it's not a name I'm familiar with. Too big for a diaper, yes. He must have heard I love big butts on the radio and decided to have a go. And we'll get to that later on because it's like the internet, they were quite happy to take the piss. Oh yes, they were quite welcome. Oh, they were all going for it big style. You mean like you could be onto something about the big butts bit. Oops.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Now when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull up tough, but you notice that butt was stuck deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get whipped out and take your picture. My homeboy's trying to warn me, but that butt you got makes ooh, rubber smooth skin. You say you wanna get in my bins? Well, use me, cause you ain't that average groupie. I seen her dancing. To hell with romance and she's sweat wet. I like big butts and I
Yes, he likes big butts and he cannot lie. Wait, that's what's in my head. I'm just a thick cats over there. We had two cats once, called them Zig and Zag. Hello, Johnny Phillips. What on earth did I just land on? I'm sorry, I do apologise. Donald B, like, my ass is magnificent. Look at it. It will take your lungs out with my earth-shattering fart. Or, from what we've been hearing over in America, they're now explosive. It's called explosive diarrhea. But yes, hello, Johnny. Julian Phillips, sorry for that. Yeah, my pins are not the best. Julian Phillips, I do apologise. Yes, they were talking about that humongous upholstered thing that's basically, you know, sagging behind the orange one. But hello, person impersonator, how are you? And hello, Tone, how are you? Shart, you're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong, yes. He's sharted, isn't he? He's absolutely sharted. But, like... Now, this is brilliant. Do we all know who this young lady is? Yes. Yes, it's E. Jean Carroll on Donald Trump. This is absolutely brilliant because I think she's got a point about, hello, Cathology. How's you and your family? Hope you're very, very well. As kids got a football game this weekend? Because I know the football season has started. I know it started here. Yeah, up the mighty Bantams. But what she has to say is, I think it's true and very, very interesting. Take it away, Jean Carroll.
See, I don't understand how people can be afraid of a fat, elderly man who wears apricot makeup, his hair done up like Tippi Hedren in The Birds, and sits in a courtroom and moans and groans and complains and snorts when the jury got a load of him. They were mesmerized. You have never seen anything like it. He never sat still, and he talked the entire time within earshot of the jury. He belittled Alina Habba Esquire, his own attorney. He would spit as he was talking. He didn't smell so good. And the high point of Donald Trump in court was the moment he stood up with steam coming off his back and hot air blowing out his ears because Robbie Kaplan was giving the final argument, and she was asking the jury how much it would take to make him stop, and she drove him. You think Robbie Kaplan's afraid of Trump? No, she turned it around. She drove him so crazy, Joanna. He stood up in the courtroom and left.
Yes, he did a Tim Pool.
He stormed out. When a man is innocent, he doesn't storm out of a courtroom. He stays and fights. He turned tail, and stormed out of the courtroom. I mean, he lost right at that second. I mean, he couldn't have looked more.
Couldn't have looked more guilty. Something tells me, I get the feeling that was about the time when he was found guilty for his crimes. And let's just say, speaking of crimes, there was a bit of a crime. Let's just say that there was a crime here that had happened. Let's just say that, yes, watching the house get robbed after the robber gave me a chicken nugget. Yes. Yes, so that's all you need to do, you know, to get what you want out of Donald Trump, flattery, get what you want out of this house, chicken nugget. Yes. I mean, it's an outline of him there, white and engine roars outside the court. Yes. Hello, Perry. How are you, my friend? Yes. Dog corruption. Quite right. Yeah, that's all Republicans right now. Yes. Yes, so that's so that there was a bit of a crime that was going on there, but now we've moved on because we now have to go to some serious news, some Scottish swearing news. Yes.
It's the Scottish swearing news. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's totally wrong to say that everybody at the Unite the Kingdom rally was a racist. However, you can also guarantee that every fucking racist in the country was at the Unite the Kingdom rally. Here's the headlines. Let's see who we could typically find at the rally. Well, look at this. You can tell that she's done some fucking line dancing in her Weatherspoons. And now they've got this Christian branding. Because Jesus says, love thy neighbour, as long as he lives within 6 miles of
just wait till he comes to the singing.
Basildon and hates fucking hummus.
Thank you, Duff! Thank you, Duff!
We had this wee Islamophobic stunt going on. Take them off. No, put them back on. Put them back on. Then we had some singing. Fucking hell. That's actually an amazing tactic. That makes me want to leave the fucking country. So that's the latest worky Tommy fuck trumpet pustulant parcel of hatred Robertson.
Now we know it's coming. It's the weather. What do you think the weather's going to be like? Let me know in the chat.
It's like looking at a horrible band, isn't it? The Inhuman League. A flock of Zeke Hiles. It's our culture! Club. And now, here's Malky with the weather. How's the weather looking in Scotland, Malky? It's shite. There's a lot of hot air coming out of England and an unwanted shower gathering in London. Well, they don't come from where I come from. They don't respect women, and some of them are violent criminals. But enough about Unite the Kingdom. Do follow me for the latest kind of thing. I am a lesbian.
Very much so. Yes, that was Scottish swearing news. Hey, Timmy, who are the rays? The colour? They look like bell ends and knob ends. You're not wrong, but yes. Yes, I'm surprised Potchin wasn't under one of those burkers. Yeah. I'm getting my Burks and Burkers mixed up here. Yeah, it's shite. It's creek. Was it? No, Dreek. That's it. One of the best ones. What's the weather like, Alistair? Yes, shite. Yes. Well, I did say I have it on for you, Alistair. And you ask and you shall receive. Yes, that was Scottish swearing news from a Scottish perspective, you could say. It's not too bad. Yes, it's quite cool here in overcast Bradford, you could say. But let's flock of Zekiel coming. Yes. Yes. Razor Colours put the flags up, bull. Yes. Yes, the flag shaggers. Hello, Tories, don't get tasered. How are you, my friend? I thought I saw you earlier on. I hope you're well, my friend. But yes, I'm very, very well, actually. I did plan to do some work last. No worries, Alistair, not a problem for you anytime. And I was going to do some work yesterday, but then my wife says, I've got the game on. I thought, fuck work. I'm going to watch Bradford City play Sheffield Wednesday away, and we won. Get in there. So it made it even, which is unusual because whenever we used to watch them play away, we usually half time, 2-0 down. We're not going to win here. And usually 3-0. So we don't. But so we've not watched many away games. But we thought start the season, see how we went, and we won. Get in there. So I'm absolutely feeling superb. Tories don't get tasered, and I hope you're very well too. But anyway, let's. I don't know if anybody. Well, we've shown this guy a few times because he's brilliant at what he does. Because I don't know. We've seen him where he just asks people simple questions, and he just basically just. And that there's certain people what they're going to ask, what he says here, and how he explains the bollocks that he does. That they say is just utter bollocks. It's magnificent.
Who do you think takes most of the houses that come up for social housing?
Right now, probably immigrants.
It's the immigrants that get housed.
I'm struggling to get housing, and then you've got people coming over from other countries getting put first.
Okay, so out of
So yeah, the old answer and how he explains it is brilliant.
these 100 houses, how many do you think go to refugees?
Majority of them.
60?
80%.
Can I tell you the answer?
Yep.
It's actually just these two.
Is it? Is it all? Oh, I'm shocked, actually.
That doesn't make sense.
Does that surprise
You
you?
live and learn, don't you?
So out of the last government data, there were 263,000 houses that went out for social housing, and only 4,700 went to refugees.
Oh, I'm very surprised at that.
So what I find interesting is, in Stevenage, there are 277 homes that are long-term empty.
Really? Really?
Can I get one?
And the council does have the power to turn them into council housing, but they don't.
But they don't. They're not doing it, no.
And the government doesn't help because the powers that they give make it costly to make changes.
The whole system is slow, and no one knows what they're doing.
Across the UK, in fact, there are 300,000 houses long-term empty.
Really?
It's crazy.
I don't think the biggest problem here is immigrants.
No, it's not. It's a system.
But you're being pushed to blame immigrants.
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
It's a little bit like the tactic any fascist government would use to scare
they're the people.
So do you feel like you're being manipulated in order to blame immigrants?
A little bit, yeah.
How does that make you feel having that realisation?
I don't know, really, a bit unfair.
I don't know, I'm just speechless.
Has this changed your mind at all about who's first on the list for housing?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it has.
Will you ever blame immigrants again?
Nah.
No way, no way. You've changed my view.
How many of these people do you think will still vote reform? How many do you think will still vote for reform? I'll be very, very interested to see if we after whatever elections who do you vote for? They say I'll still vote for reform because they're long term empty because half are just shells and others are Airbnb owned by the homeowner who lives out the country. Yeah, exactly. Person. I love this guy as well. He's brilliant. Yes, all of them. Yes, a lot of them. I bet. Yes. There are tons of empty houses, holiday camps, etc. It's scandalous, yeah. All of them probably, yes. A ring camera. Is that what a doctor uses when you're bent over? Oh, Mrs. Oh, behave, elemental piece. Oh, stop messing about. As Kenneth Williams would say. Or the other one. I can't quite remember his name now. Frank, what, I've forgotten his second name now. But yes, all after refueling their from watching TV, yeah. Oh yes, some may still vote deform. Oh yes. So yes, it won't surprise me because that is very, very interesting. And another one that I found very interesting was this one. Yes. I don't know who was you could say interviewing these people. But they all have one thing in common, and it is very, very interesting, their replies.
You vote for Brexit?
I did.
And if there was another referendum, would you vote to rejoin the EU?
Yes, I think I would.
Why is that?
Because I think overall we are perhaps better within Europe.
Did you vote for Brexit?
Did.
And there was another referendum tomorrow.
Have you noticed when they ask them the question, the bit of a pause? Shall I admit it? Shan't I admit it? Should I admit it? Shan't I admit it? That's the feeling I'm getting. What do you guys think?
Which way would you vote?
I would vote to stay.
And why is that?
Because it was better. Everything was better and everything changed and nothing what they said would change did change. Got worse. I mean, cost of living and everything's gone worse.
Did you vote for Brexit?
Yes, I did vote for Brexit.
Okay. There's been a report recently that shows that with EU membership we could see a boost to GDP of about £92 billion.
Yeah. Would that be something that would sort of convince you to rejoin if EU membership was seen as good for growth? Yeah, yes. Okay. But it's all got to be negotiated.
I voted for Brexit. Like I said, I was ill-informed about it, just like a lot of people are now.
Would you hopefully want to see us back in the EU one day?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I just think we should have just left it as it was. I don't think there was any need. I think it's caused more problems than it has.
Okay,
Good.
so do you think life's got harder in the last 10 years?
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly, Alistair. You know, the pause. I know the first thing I did notice. Should I admit it? Shouldn't? Shall I admit it? Shan't I? Yes. So yeah, release the ring camera footage. Journey down the pink tunnel. The question should be: do you want your government to try to join the EU? That would be a very good question. That'd be a very, very good question. Grass is greener, case. Yeah. That's the most horrible jacket I have ever seen. Stephen Binnins, you kind of reminded me of an old story, you know, because I can't remember the gist of the inside story, because like I forgot the name of the guy who were in the photograph, but he were with his young child in the photograph because on his desk where he were working, and I was chatting to one or two people in the same office, and I think it was one called Darren Lee, if I remember rightly, and the other guy was a guy called Peter Delaney, and Peter Delaney, he was a funny fucker, and the guy who was in the photograph, whose photograph were on his desk, he were out doing whatever he was doing. Anyway, Darren Lee mentioned, I've seen a photograph of with his so-and-so with his young lad. Straight away, if was cheap carpets. I just mean, Darren looked at each other and what the fuck? No, we meant him and his little child. He goes, cheap carpets. So you just reminded me of him then when you said that. Don't like his jacket. The most horrible jacket have you ever seen? Yes. Frankie Howard, that's it. Come think of titty ye not. Question should be, do you want to join the EU but on the same terms as other applicants, not opt out, no Thatcher rebates? Exactly. Hello, chatty rat. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you are very, very well. But yes, I just sort of like watched these, and I watched with avid interest. The thing is, you're starting to see more people who sort of like got Brexit regret, aren't you, coming out, whereas before, years ago, no, they weren't going to have it. They either just weren't going to admit it, or they're just still waiting for there is a good Brexit, but it just goes to the same schools type rhetoric. But you're starting to see so your person impersonator, my city voted Remain too, but it wasn't enough. Twitter bots and Russian disinformation won the vote nationally. Yeah, you're not wrong. This is why, and the reason many others are saying don't want a family, and that's sensible, because who's going to help them when everyone else is struggling and we don't see it getting better soon? Well, I say, you've seen my daughter in the chat, and I've got two other sons, and they're not interested in having a family. They're not interested, and they're in the 20s, so, and they're just no interest, and I don't blame them. Don't blame them, really. How is that our favourite rat Farage managed to distance himself from that EU referendum he helped perpetuate? Yes, I remember. It kind of reminds me, you know, you have them moments where, you know, certain events happen when, say, like, where were you when Elvis died, sort of like type thing. I still remember the day when no worries, Joe, don't worry about it, it's not a problem. I remember the day when he just all of a sudden, out of the blue, he just press conference telling he was resigning from UKIP, saying, I want my life back. Bollocks. He knew exactly what was coming down the line, so he just basically, I will position myself as the heckler so that once it starts going bad, I'll be able to say that if I was in charge, Brexit would have been wonderful, knowing full well it won't. And I think that's exactly how he's done it. And then not long after, he got his own show on LBC. I have no idea why they gave that man a show on LBC. But he had his hour show. I remember I had a music lesson, and it was quite a trek, so I listened to LBC in my car, and he was on, and fuck me, he attracted the wingnuts. They were absolute loons. Farage gets an EU pension, disgusting, barely turned up at EU Parliament, lazy git. Oh yeah. his thing, wasn't it, basically? Turn up, do his 5 minutes showpiece, then fuck off round pubs around Belgium, wasn't it, really, basically? Or Brussels, should I say. So, yes. But this is hilarious, I have to say. Let's have a... But this has been interesting, you know, because our good friend Sir Michael Take. This is priceless. It's like the infighting within Reform is just absolutely hilarious. Well, Sir Michael Take, CBE, I think it should be an OBE personally, but actually I don't know which one would be better, a CBE or an OBE. But he got, I personally, well, he has been knighted, you could say. Today, Zaya Yusuf will be attacking the following: small jars of mustard, Luton Town season ticket holders, Ronnie Pickering, disgraceful, and Scissor Sisters. Just like the infighting within, you could say, the infighting within Reform has been hilarious. It's because, like, I remember all the fearmonger about Turkey joining and all that stuff. Well, yeah, we didn't get our Brexit, apparently. Oh, yeah. Well, let's just say that now, the thing is, I remember Tim Montgomery, when he was at Conservative Home, because, like, I know Bowler Hat Man used to do a lot of videos about, you know, articles from the Conservative Home, and and they were always interesting, very, very interesting, some of them, and I remember I always used to enjoy watching who's their favourite at the moment, and at the time top of the board was Dizzy Liz Truss, so he won't be able to persuade them of the folly of their ways, as they were all tone deaf. Yes, dictatorships rely on infighting. Well, let's just say that the infighting in Reform certainly went up a notch. Well, as this video highlights, it certainly has gone up a notch, because see, the thing is, when it comes to this, I think there's a little bit of, you could say, a bit of homophobia from this guy, you know, because I get the feeling that this guy's got that little hint of homophobia about him, because where he's got these people acting, but it still shows you the infighting.
Oh, that's it, men. Keep following the rear.
Yes, Captain Mainwalling.
Look at stare of him.
Looks like our ZR has gone and had a tumble.
Air Warden Montgomery, it's not funny.
What has happened here, men? Tell me now.
Air Warden Montgomery pushed me to the floor. He wants my job in the platoon.
That's a lie. You're bullying me.
Oh, how pathetic they are. A bit like me.
All right, that's enough. Air Warden Montgomery, you are hereby suspended.
Please, Captain Mannering, I love this platoon and gave up my esteemed career as a writer and influencer with the Conservatives.
Not good enough, Monte. Corporal Jenrick, take him away.
You'll soon be a reformed man.
I am Baron von Aaron.
Baron von Aaron. Baron von Aaron. You've got to say in real life, this guy's a nasty piece of work, isn't he?
I'm here to understand your motivation, Montgomery.
I only briefed a few organizations. Everybody.
You briefed everybody. This is not good enough, Monty. My private investigators have made discoveries of which I shall disclose. It has been alleged, Monty, that you have said bad things about Comrade Zai Yusuf to Conservative sources. Is this true?
No, of course not. I would never. Well, I have. Maybe I did, but only a few times.
Disgraceful! Utterly disgraceful! And you also wear ladies' items?
No, that's definitely not true.
Very well. In that case, your punishment shall be cancellation, bad muthing on GB News, and we shall tell all Reform fans to block you!
And in other news, Tim Montgomery is now a bad person. We're asking all
Yeah, I think the dull grey suits our face ain't no Daubney, done it?
Reform supporters to block him and ignore him on social media.
Yes. Yes, so the infighting in, you could say, Reform UK has gone up a notch. How dare you criticise the dear leader? You know, he shows you what a snowflake fartards really is, isn't he? Frog is just bitter that his side lost the war. Yeah. Let them fight. Yeah, exactly, Tone. Exactly. Totally agree. Small jars of mustard. Yes. I love messing with people about Britain British not existing because of the much trouble history around it, etc. I mean to say the only Britain I see is Brittany, and that is that in France. Yes. It's like I've got one or two people who are proper right-wing wingnuts. As soon as you mention Tony Blair, you know, in conversation, he should be an egg, this and that and the other. So, but they're all right Winston Churchill fanatics. And I says, yeah, it's a shame Winston Churchill didn't go as well. And you could see the steam coming out their ears. I just do it just to wind them up. Yes, I love mustard, but I preferred. Yes, they shouldn't have. They should have had them in the correct uniform. Totally agree. So yes, that's the infighting in, you could say in Reform. Yes, they're fighting like rats in a sack, aren't they? And it's interesting. Hello, Ben Riddings. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. And it's really, really interesting. You know, it's like they're absolutely fighting like rats in a sack, and you can see it's like my wife said something to me a couple of days ago, and I think she's absolutely spot on. Hello, Mickey G. Is it? Yeah, Mickey G. 6981. Yes, Trump and Mr. Ed. Yes, but she said that Nigel Farage, he looks as though he's aged. Hello, Witchy Goth. Please go like and subscribe to the wonderful Witchy Goth. Just popped in and thank you for your support. Oh, no worries, Witchy Goth, not a problem. Please go like and subscribe to the wonderful Witchy Goth. Does some excellent live streams and some brilliant videos. And she said he looks as though he's aged recently, and you can tell. You can see the look on the bags under his eye. You can tell he's not enjoying it, is he? You can tell he's not a happy man. It's like when they did that press conference on Monday. There you go. Witchy Goth's channel link is in the chat. Please go like and subscribe. Absolute wonderful woman, and superbly intelligent, and should be a staple diet every day for us all. Did your wife say you maybe? She usually does. She calls me a lot of worse names as well, to be honest. Yes. But more often than not, she'll call me an idiot, but you're my idiot. So well, I'm happy with that, you know, fair enough. Yeah, I know my place in this household. I'm the idiot. I'm the village idiot. And my wife's the intelligent one. Is this Nigel? Yeah, he looked overdone after spending a day in 31 degrees weather. But yeah, she said, he looks old, he looks haggard. And yeah, I think she's right. I think I'm in agreement with him. I think, yeah, he looks, and he doesn't look as though he's enjoying it. It's like you saw that earlier on where we showed, where he run, have I got news for you? You know, they're giving it in both barrels, and he just sat there smiling and enjoying it. Yes, all for like. Can you imagine him being on that show now? Within 5 minutes, he'd be gone water. I think you might be onto some of Witchigoth there. I'm sure Farage is ill. I think you might very much be onto something there. A chicken kebab looks better in the sun than Nigel Farage. Yeah, I think you're onto something. I don't think he looks well either. I think he looks pretty much rather ill, you know. So Farage had a month in the bin. He's tired, yes. He doesn't enjoy responsibility. Well, yeah, there is that as well, isn't there, Perry? Because it's easy being the heckler on the outside, but once you're on the inside, you are... Yeah, Clacton won't be seeing Nigel for a while. You're not wrong there. Yeah, and because when you're on the inside, then scrutiny, and clearly he doesn't enjoy it. And yeah, he defo getting tetchy, churlish a lot these days. Yeah, stress over the lies he's told catching up with him. Yeah. Just like, remember that interview with his old mucker, Nick Ferraro, you know, when he said through gritted teeth, you know, when people kept saying, Nick, when are you going to ask him about this £5 million bung? Yeah. Scrutiny is the enemy of the frog. Frog, yeah. He never looked well, just less well done, gammony than before. But yes, he probably caught something from Mar-a-Lago, which he... Quite right. But anyway, let's have a bit of a lovely palate cleanser as we head off into the home straight. Good God, an hour and a half. It doesn't seem like that long ago. Yes. So let's have a bit of a palate cleanser. It's like, let's just say that who thinks that prairie dogs are cute? Well, let's have a look at this spoiled little guy who has his little cookie. Oh, now there will be a dry eye in the chat, and you were going, oh, I want one.
Good morning. Good morning, Pappy. Let's get you a little cookie.
Oh.
Ready for your cookie? Actually, let's go to your little snack spot. Where do you want to go? Here? Do you want to pick your cookie? Come on.
Oh.
Come on to your little snack couch. Come on. Whoops.
Yes. Oh. Just dig in, lad. Oh. I could see my daughter watching this. I want one. I want one.
Perfect start to the morning.
Nom. Yes, we all love a bit of a palate cleanser, yes. Yeah, it does go quick. Honestly, I have to say it's probably one of the highlights of the week for me, you know, where I just get to just chill out and don't have to worry about P's and Q's and all that, yes. Yeah, that is hilarious. So cute. Yes, our wee prairie dog, furry potato. Yes, my daughter will be watching that and she'll go, oh, yes, he's lush. Yeah, without a doubt. But yes, he's quite rightly adorable. Absolutely adorable. So, but not going away with one palate cleanser at the moment. You're going to have two, but with a bit of a difference. Bit of a wee difference. Because, let's just say, when you have a silly dog, that means you're never really prepared for what they're about to do. So, yes, and we've had our share of silly dogs, and these are a couple of minutes of. Watch this idiot. Duh. Fine.
Miller, come on! Oh my God! Jetta, out. Out!
Only a Labrador. Only a Labrador.
You can come in. I know there's no other door anymore. Are you confused?
Come on! Let's go! Oh my God!
Tiggy! Tiggy! Hey, stupid! Hey!
What the fuck?
You watching? Idiot.
Strangely enough, when I'm doing the knocking there, we had a German Shepherd who, like that, was stood there, boom, 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 run straight to the door, thick as fuck. Yes, what an idiot. Yes, that's a little bit of a palate cleanser for what's about to come. Oh, yes, because like when it comes to dogs, my daughter, she loves the furry ones. Frolics is a weekly highlight, which is why I was annoyed I fell asleep 10 minutes before last week. Come on, woke me up. I'm now set at 4:55 p.m. weekly. Set to come one. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Ellie. It's these things happen. But just as long as I did you proud with the nonsense that was you could say on look at those gums chumps. Exactly. Hello, Leslie Mansfield, how are you? But yeah, just as long as I did you proud on that video, when it comes to safe spaces and the clown that is Carol Malone. We'll call everyone too. Oh, well, much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yes, those are your little doggy palate cleansers. Oh, when Dashhounds just go vertical when they want attention. Yes. Oh, I cannot wait for Reform to cry and whine and make themselves clown whenever the summer recess ends. Oh, yeah. You can guarantee it'll be coming. Hereford. You can definitely tell it'll be coming. But yes, as I say, look at them gum chums. You mean them? Yes. Yes, them gum chums, yes. Harold Mormon mentioned, yes, that's the one. Yes, I have to say, this has been absolutely weird to me. Absolutely. I've no words, just give me a quick minute. No words can only with Donald Trump. Don't drop the Malone bomb, please. Yes. Oh my God, my autocorrect made a joke. Tried to spell her last name. It changed. It probably suits her. That's scary. Yes, they're going to make a big song and dance over Labour's Armed Forces Bill 2026 about bureaucratic nonsense. I am betting. It won't surprise me. As a little Yorkshire Terrier who attacks the parcels, he's good. I've set it in my notifications. Not seen for a while and can't remember name. When I find it, I'll share it. No worries. I'll look forward to that. Yes, exactly. Look at the size of them gums. They are massive. Now, for all I know, that could be AI done up. I don't know. You don't want intense foreplay with God. But let's just say that as far as I know, let's just say that she has become the new, from what I can gather, is she Donald Trump's latest squeeze, you could say. Something tells me she says nay a lot, nay, Ellie, I'm not having that. Nay, especially to Trump. Look like my mum's teeth. You know, for our favourite president, he does make the most ugliest women a part of his coalition. Great weekend, all. See you soon. Oh, no worries. Glad you've had a... Hopefully we've entertained you. You and your family have a cracking weekend and we'll take care. But did you know that that there is a new doll in town? Remember Barbie? And was it Cindy? Now, the new one from Mattel is Harper.
New from Donald Trump and Mattel. It's Harpy, the doll that will never leave your side.
I'll climb in the trunk to be with you. We will always be together.
Harpy is the doll that never wants to stop playing.
I want things to always be right between us. Always. With all my heart.
Harpy, for ages 80 years old and up.
Come play with us, Donnie. Forever and ever and ever.
Cantina.
Yes. That is the new doll that is sweeping the nation. It's the Harpy. So it is his sort of like new squeeze, you could say. Yes, a new bit on the side. Harpy, the bunny boiler, yeah. She squeezes something off him in the pit stops. Yeah, you're not wrong. But all I will say is it's quite... comes with a printer. Yes, last time you saw Nashers like that, they were eating rubber shaw. Oh dear. Melania will be pleased in the corner. Well, yeah, she can take off that anti-Trump hat now, can't she? You know, for now and again. Don't have to worry about Donnie's kissy lips. Yes, It's like you see a face scrunching up when it's coming up to plant what a smacker on the side of her face. It's the but look at this. The things are kind of worse. Yes, quite right. But I get the feeling this will be part of our good friend Giles' show, because we now head off to one of his favourite American commentators. Yes, it's the wonderful Maggie Reed. Yes. Another one who follows me on Twitter as well. Yes, get in there. Right, off for me run before I get to no worries. Have a lovely weekend and take care, and thanks for stopping by. Also, please go like and subscribe to the wonderful Witchy Goths channel. Does some brilliant material. But yes, our Maggie Reed, she has got the you could say the love letters to Trump from Natalie Harp, and let's just say those with a weak stomach, maybe you need to turn away now or turn the volume down, because those of delicate stomachs might not be able to take the cringe.
You are all that matters to me. With all my heart, Natalie. I don't ever want to let you down. With all my heart, Natalie. Thank you for being my guardian and protector in this life. With all my heart, Natalie. You're the Alpha and the Omega and the be-all, end-all. What would I be without you? With all my heart, Natalie. I want to get back to that synergy where we talk about everything and nothing. With all my heart, Natalie. I want to bring you joy, to feel like we can get through a day without ever having to talk work. With all my heart, Natalie. I want things to always be right between us. I also know I've been distracted all week, forgetting to eat throughout the days and even forgetting to sleep and only catching a couple hours at a time. With all my heart, Natalie. After going through all this self-analysis, my conclusion, I need to reunite my past self with my current into a better version who will make you proud. And please, when I fail, will you tell me? You have the absolute right to cuss me out, if need be, when I deserve it, because no one knows or cares about me more. Thank you for always being there for me. I'll never forget when you made that promise to me after losing my dad. To modify a classic, I could not have parted with you to anyone less worthy, and I will add, it is I who am unworthy. Always, Natalie. With all my heart, Natalie.
Yes, with all my heart, Natalie. Yes. Oh, punish me, Daddy. And just some spanking bit. We realize what she means by runs. I'm not going to go there, Element. I'm certainly not going to go there. I've changed my numbers, moved countries, and even changed my name. But she keeps finding me. Yes, I can well imagine. But yeah, this is it. Kind of reminds. Remember last? Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, what heart? Kind of reminds me. See, last week that woman who was stood next to him with holding her chest, moving about like a robot with a dark hair. Think, what the fuck's that about? This is weird. Absolutely weird. But one thing certainly is for sure. Certainly. I wonder what makes Natalie so fond of 80-year-old billionaire President Donald Trump. As Miss Merton would might say. Yes. Paddling Natalie has a ring to it. You're not wrong. But yes, let's just say that we do have a bit of a Friday Frolic exclusive. Yes. As the World Burns. This is a new series. All the episodes. We have all the episodes. Yes. Yes. We don't do things on the cheap by half on this show, I'll have you know. By Jove, you're in for a treat. Yes, we have all the episodes of As the World Burns. Take it away.
People are saying we spend too much time together.
Let them talk.
I wrote you something. A letter, 14 pages.
Wow.
Single-spaced.
I won't read it.
There's something I have to tell you, and it changes everything.
Whatever it is, we'll face it together.
It's the generic ballot. We're down 4.
Oh, I thought I got you knocked up.
She's onto us.
She doesn't understand what we have here.
What if she asks where we go at night?
Tell her Iran. Are the numbers good?
If the numbers aren't beautiful, will you still want me?
The numbers better be hot.
Yes.
People are saying we spend too much time together.
Yes. Yes. Eyes are so expressive, yes. Yes, so that is a new series of As the World Burns. This was worse than the other clip. Oh, Jesus. Yes. So clearly, there is clearly something going on between them two, isn't there? But let's just say that somebody is not happy. Somebody is not happy. I think there's a slight tinge of jealousy with this certain individual. Yes, they won the bleach. Here is the bleach. Yes. I don't know whether laugh or throw up. You've managed to survive it, Michael. You've managed to survive it. But there is clearly somebody who's not happy. Yes. It's the one who's been cast aside. That is our KKK, Caroline Levitt. She's clearly not a happy bunny, and she's going to let the world know about it by not putting secret, though.
Hello, this is Caitlin. Hello?
I guess hello, please don't hang up. This is a trustworthy anonymous source ready with some breaking news that you're going to want to report on immediately. Anonymous!
How'd you get this number?
God, you're annoying. Just get a pencil and be grateful that I'm giving you the news. Smile a little. I didn't call the Washington Post. I called you.
Oh, got it. What is it, Caroline?
This is not Caroline.
Sure.
Would Caroline call to help you and give you a lead of something that a lot of people don't know about that makes President Trump look bad? Exactly. Caroline hates you and she thinks you're dumb and ugly. So she would never be the one to call and tell you that the president is absolutely unhinged. There was an incident today on Air Force One where he left his cabinet members, his most trusted people, along with the press corps, just to be the moving target for a credible threat from Iran.
Oh, wow, I'm so sorry. He just got on another plane without you?
Yes, and he specifically left me, Marco, and Stephen Miller on this decoy plane with the press, but he managed to take Natalie, the diaper genie, and also Hegseth, but I'm pretty sure he was already on the catering cart because that's where they keep the liquor.
Caroline, I know this is you.
Do you want this to be on the record or not? Lupita, I'm on the phone! I need you to run this story ASAP. It's a perfect out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say that I want to spend time with my kids, but it's family first all the way here, which you wouldn't know about because no one loves you.
Thanks for the lead. I will keep this anonymous and I'll get my team working on it, and also, I'm sorry I did that to you.
Yes. Our KKK Caroline Levitt is clearly not happy. She is not happy whatsoever. Yes, Lysandra, you've got her. This lady is Puerto Rican. She's so funny. Yes, she is brilliant. She's done the KKK so brilliantly well. She's so funny. I thought Seth was already on the catering bus because that's where the booze was. Was that really a voice? I imagine it more like that of a demented old hag. Yes. Yes, the hissing gets me. Yes, the hissing, spot on. Oh, that was... She is brilliant. I always remember when first started doing KKK Caroline Levitt. When her crosses, like here, that cross was just, as you can see, that cross is just absolutely hilarious. It's worth strolling back through her old vid. She breaks character as she takes off her props. It's mint, yeah. Absolutely superbly funny. But it's... I noticed that one or two people... Yeah, exactly. Washington Post. It's like I've noticed one or two people who basically, could say, shown the resemblance between this woman and Ivanka. And I just think, yeah, there is that little resemblance that you just think. Turns out the catering cart was also a decoy for Seth. They're just putting back on the decoy plane. But yes, and the resemblance is a little uncanny. So I remember said if I want a father, I'd be dating, and you think, ooh, that's not nice, is it? But Levitt and Natalie clearly have daddy issues. You're not wrong. Yeah, especially KKK Caroline Levitt and her husband, about 70 odd or something. You think, yeah, that's clearly daddy issues or something, isn't it? So, but yeah, you're very much on to something there. I've said it too. Natalie's just Ivanka 2.0. Yes, I've seen people show side by side. You just think, well, yeah, it does look out rather uncanny. Yes, Darren, but I don't want to go there. Yeah, understandable. Because, yes, let's just say that, as I say, we're near the end. So near the end, we've got to show that guess who's coming back? Yes, as you can see, the royal family are happy that a certain individual is coming back with a loving husband. Yes, they're well happy. Yes, Meghan Markle is back. She's back. Her husband, KKK Levitt, is old enough to remember the Pinkertons. Yes. Caroline got too old for Trump. Yes, probably. Yes. He does like him young, doesn't he? Morgan will be happy. Yes. Money running out. Yes. But yes, as you can see, royal family are happy. And as you can see, happy to see them come home. The terrified people are going to like Harry and Meghan. Yes. Well, does anybody remember this lunatic? I wasn't really going to show it, but this is, without doubt, the most ridiculous interview I've ever seen. And let's just say that if this was somebody, I've got daddy issues, the issue was he came back into my life. Oh dear. But thing is, LMNOP, my dad never came back into my life. He left me when I was 6 weeks old. Luckily, my mother married again, and he was sound as a pound. Couldn't have asked for a better father. But anyway, anybody seen this interview? What's Charlie going to do when Camilla loses her looks? Yes. Well, this is right-wing royalist wingnut, Angela Levin, and last time we saw her, she had a bit of a run-in with Vanessa Phelps. You know, when Vanessa Phelps, she had the audacity to, just sort of like, push back on her nonsense, you could say. Well, there was no such pushback here because our Jeremy Kyle here, our right-wing wingnut, I was going to give her free airtime for the utter nonsense that she was going to spout, and this is, especially at the end. You're not going to believe this if you've not seen it. Oh yes, apparently there is a conspiracy. Our Meghan Markle has a plan.
They are horrendous, actually, and unfortunately they've come with a terrible attitude because they're going to make things that are easy for them, see the king now and then twist it. Meghan's going to make her book out of it, and Harry is going to make money out of it. It's just too awful. Meghan's wanted to make her money for a long time, so she'll use everything there. She'll have many more things to take.
Now the thing is, for this, if this had been a sensible person, talking sense, do you think our right-wing wingnut, Jeremy Kyle, had been saying nothing? No, he'd be interrupting and going for it hell for leather.
Take care of. I think the Diana thing that they're going to make about her for next year, it will make people feel that this is also what the king has done because the relationship wasn't very good, and they will carry on doing this and making it more and more worse for the king. I think it's terrible. I think it will make him quite ill. I think it will make Catherine quite ill because Meghan's going to go up to her and pretend that they're friends again and, oh, hello, hi there. And
look at his face there, I think in his heart about he think that she's talking out of her ass, but I've got to keep the charade going. Yes, exactly. Hidden eye. Oh no, people making money. Oh, the humanity. Talk shite TV. Quite right.
And Meghan and Catherine, I don't know how she will deal with it.
Let me throw at you loads of questions. Do you think, listen to this from Mags. I'm not buying that the king didn't know till Sunday. It might have been his idea, and I really hope William continues to stay in the same way and moves his titles. What a coincidence they're coming back and Earl Spence has a new book. I've got loads to throw at you. Do you believe the king knew before Sunday, Angela?
Now if you think this is quite the conspiracy theory nonsense, oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. This is hilarious.
No, I don't think he did. I think it was very difficult for them to talk at that time because Camilla was there and she would have had a big row with them. So they left it, and then they probably just get somebody to tell him. What could be more rude than doing that?
But let me just, because there's so much. William and Catherine, right? I'll tell you my theory. I'm convinced that he knows, and does it point to the king being ill? I don't know. I'm convinced that Harry knows that when
Oh, this is hilarious. This is proper conspiracy theory nut job.
William becomes king, they are out the door and possibly minus their titles. I think this is typical grifter. Get your feet under the table, try and get a bit of a base before my father dies. Do you agree with me on that? Because I'm really... You do?
It's ruthless and it's war, and he wants to get all these things ready. So it'll be very difficult for William to actually get rid of them. And I hope he does. But then you've got another terrible fighting within the royal family.
Yeah.
I think he wants to destroy it. I felt Harry had
Here it
wanted to
comes.
destroy this because he wants Meghan to be in there. And if he gets rid of the others, he'll be delighted because Meghan wants to be queen.
She wants to be queen?
Yes, don't you know? Yes. That's what she wants. Harry went in to speak to the late Queen, and he said, you know, surely you want to change this from Catherine, because Meghan is self-treated. She's done all the work herself. Catherine has done absolutely nothing.
Yes. According to our right-wing wingnut, our Meghan Markle thinks that she wants to she thinks that she wants to come over here and be queen. She thinks she can just break royal protocol and become queen. Are we sure she isn't trolling Jeremy here? Oh no. Have you seen the video? She is a nut job. She is fucking mental. And I'll probably do a video about this on Monday because I've got all the material, the interview in 2022. It is so funny. She is what you call a proper fucking snowflake. Any slight pushback, she falls apart like a cheap suit. And so she'll have enjoyed that. She'll just said any nonsense she wanted and was allowed to just get away with it. And our yes, as I say, Kyle put down 1984 for the love of God. Exactly. He's proper down the yeah, fucking mental. They crap on Harry and Meghan, but don't offer an opinion over Randy Andy as a destroyer of the royals. Yeah, exactly. It's like another one was what you call him, you know, was Dan Wootton. What are you spouting on? You are not welcome in our country. Where were you born, Dan? New Zealand. The fucking mental simple solution. Sometimes, yes, Jeremy Kyle always makes me throw up into my own mouth a bit. I'm not surprised, Steve Bennett, not surprised. She lost her marbles big time. She's drinking by the gallon of 50-gallon drum. You're not wrong. I can imagine, you know, tiny bit of wee came out of her mouth, you know, when she found out that Harry and Meghan were coming back. Yes, the grift is back on. I'll be back on the telly spewing my bollocks. Yeah, back to flock of Zekiels, yes. But anyway, that's enough of her bollocks, if you pardon her pun. Let's have a bit of a good giggle before we go. And let's finish off with Billy's favourite. One of Billy's favourite. That is, yes, the one, the only, Robbie Roadsteamer. Yes, I thought this was so funny. I thought Robbie here was brilliant, so I just basically had to, you know, repost it. And he followed me, and I went, get in there, yes. Not only have I got Maggie following me, I've now got the legend that is Robbie Roadsteamer. And let's just say, our one, the only, Robbie Roadsteamer didn't let us down. And you'll love his lovely wig. It is... His wig don't half suit him. So, take it away, Robbie. The legend that is Robbie Roadsteamer.
We are blocking the entrances to this ICE detention center, man. We are identifying ICE agents in the vans with our cameras. You can wear a onesie. We have a mutual aid section. We're going to be here 24/7 until these bastards get out of this damn center.
It's very nice that you came to our ICE protest.
She loved the wig. I think it suits him. I think the wig don't half suit the beard.
2 blocks away from the ICE detention center for our safety, although the ICE told us they are disturbed with your presence at our protest. Please don't say the F word too much. We're going to try to leave the ICE detention center by 2 p.m. for our own safety. We will gather in a park a mile away and take selfies. Then we will chant, "Whose street? Our streets," from 2 blocks away from the ICE detention center for an hour. We are blocking the entrances to this ICE detention
Just let the giraffe be free to do what they want to do. Sing, giraffe, sing! Exactly. The Bolsheviks knew how to deal with royals. Certainly did. You'll have to get Robbie in for a chat. I would love to. I'd love to get both Maggie and both Robbie Roadsteamer in for a bit of a chat, because that would make my day. That would absolutely make my day. I will sit and maybe give it a try. But yes, those lapels. Yes, those lapels, rocking Robbie. Exactly, not wrong. But I just thought I'd save the best to last. Well, all I can say is that giraffe holding its head high. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Can I just say thanks for stopping by, for making this, Friday Frolic another belter. I had so much fun. I always do. As it just sat 2 hours where we can just have fun. Take the piss out of those who shouldn't be in power or who are around in the corridors of power, and let's just have a couple of hours where we've had a good giggle and had a good laugh, and hopefully stay up for the weekend. Chances are Aid Thompson will be doing a show, and doing a show. I'm pretty much sure that Max will be having a show, and also I'm pretty much sure that I think there's Views of the World will be doing a 9:30 social. So there'll be plenty for you to entertain yourself tonight. All I will say is, thanks for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. As always, have a lovely weekend. And as one rather large copper once said to me, if you cannot be good, at least be good at it. So have a pleasant weekend and take care, my friends. Bye bye for now.